Right. So, Simon, Simon, I think your turn to think. Right. Let's check out some AngelLoader stuff today. Okay, I got my list here. Let's take a look. You may notice some stuff different. Let's go down the list here. Okay, work since February the 5th. Fixed rating filter. Oh yeah, this incredible rating filter where it didn't fill out this field is now fixed. So unbelievable. That's a thing. And also, if you do set the filter to something, you'll notice that it says right there. It pops up a thing with your filter. Now, is this, he said, snapping his fingers, is this, I mean, you notice if it sort of moves the icons around. Maybe this is like insufferable. I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a trade-off. I'm not sure. Because, like, I want to display the things. Oh, yes, and here's a release date filter, by the way. So you could say, like, I don't know, 2001 to, 2007. There's your filter, and it tells you what it is. Now, yeah, again, like it pops up this to tell you info. Maybe it should just be in the drop-down. I don't know, but I guess I'll find this out when people start screaming at me during testing. Okay, actually, let's not reset that. Let's set a whole bunch of stuff here. That and that. I'm not even talking about. And you can reset the filter, bam. And also you can refresh the filter. I'll get to this other stuff in a minute. So say you got the Burning Bedlam here, and you were editing it to say, like, I don't know, a rating. Nah, let's do release date. Say you said the release date was like 1999. Hang on. Let's not do that. Whoa. Let's not do that. First of all, let's set the release date to like minimum 2005. Right? And then say you're like, oh, that's wrong. This is actually 1999. And you change it. It's still in the list, because if it disappeared, it would be annoying because you might want to change other stuff. So if you want to refresh the filter list, you just go like that, and now it's not in the list because it's not filtered. And then you can reset the filter, and then it's back. So there's that. That's cool. So tags has got like an icon. It's basically the same window still. It's got a reset button. I should probably move that. This window's not very good. Also, these buttons it's tucked away so I don't notice it. But yeah, the tags, of course, doesn't have any display on the bar because it would just kind of get too long, but it's there. So yeah. So that's that. Show junk. This is a thing. Basically, I have this test mission here that is junk, which is this. This is when it scans an archive that isn't a mission, or it's not supported, and it puts a question mark. So maybe it's SS2, or maybe it's just not a mission at all. When that happens, normally it just wouldn't be shown, but I just have this to account for the, rare situation where you might have like a broken zip that it scans, but then later on you put another zip in with the same name that isn't broken. This is just so you can make it show and scan it again so it can show up. It's like probably never going to happen. I don't even know if I really should do this. I can't really remember why I thought it was so important, but I must have thought it was important. I don't know. That may leave, but whatever. It's there for now, so okay, so you got finished and unfinished. I figure I'll just have finished and unfinished filters, because to filter on each one is just like super annoying, and most people probably wouldn't care that much. So yeah. Also, there's no last played filter. I guess I could easily add that in. Believe it or not, the hardest thing about that is the icon. Like, what should I put for last played to distinguish it from release date? Very hilarious problem. But other than that, the filter bar is finished. And also, if this is just like if you go to small screen or whatever, if you make it like this, then arrows pop up and you can go like that, or you can just use your mouse wheel to scroll. So just as a fallback, in case it's too short, you can just scroll it, and that way I don't have to have like crazy shrink and expand buttons here and all that sort of thing. So that's cool. What else have I got? Let's see. Oh yeah, the full screen thing on the README hides when it should. I can't remember exactly when it wasn't hiding last time, maybe just always, but anyways, yes, that's an amazing thing. Language scan, I think last time I said when you scanned FMs, it's supposed to put languages in that it detects into the tags, and it does now. It was just a simple fix. I had language scanning turned off, so I turned it back on and does that. Also, if an FM is a campaign, let me try to find a campaign here. Godbreaker, that's a campaign. So There's the default tags that are in the fm.ini file, or fminfo.ini, or whatever it is, that a mission author puts to their mission, but my scanner is adding a few more if it finds them. So if it finds a mission that is a campaign, it puts the campaign tag in, and if it finds a mission where the author is anonymous or something similar to that, it basically detects that the author is anonymous, it will put an unknown author tag in. So a contest, yeah, this one has an actual author, but see it says anonymous here, and so it puts unknown author, which is a standard FMCell tag as well as campaign. So it's just a little convenience. Just a little convenience. So yes, the web search now has an option in settings. It's here temporarily. It's not anything to do with FM installing, but I just sort of put it here to have somewhere to put it before I really properly sort this stuff out. There is such a thing as over-sorting, you know? To break things up too small and just have a bunch of screens with like 3 things on them and a bunch of blank space, you know? But anyways, your site to search is TLG. Probably going to make the full URL customizable in case things change in the future, so it's not hard-coded. But for now, that's what you get. You can, you know, so if you say like bobo.com, it'll search that. It's incredible, but I'm not going to show that off because, you know, reasons. You can imagine. I'll leave it to your imagination. Do I have anything else in here? I don't think so. Oh, well, I got Thief 3. You may have noticed. The elephant, the relevant elephant is staring us right in the eye, and we're stabbing his tongue out. So, that's Thief 3. Anyway, on to more exciting things. Let's see. Show junk, alt title, select functionality. Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to remove this and move play up to the top and have install and install as second, because it seems, I don't know, like this functionality is still kind of here. Basically, you've got alternate titles, but now instead of having like just alternate titles here, I just list the scan titles here because it was getting kind of like hard to deal with flipping them back and forth and making sure they don't get deleted or stay around too long and stuff. So basically, the scan title is this, and then if you like change the title, like Catacombs of Cataquack, then you can always go back to the original like that, right? So it's kind of the same functionality, but just slightly different working, and I'm probably just going to keep it over here and remove this item because it kind of gets in the way of the top spot, but not too far, it's still there. Okay, what else we got here? Oh yes, the data. And I'm not so sure if this is an absolutely optimal solution, but when you edit the data, it's pretty much written right away out to the file. For text boxes, it's written when you leave the text box, not when you type a character, because writing out 1,400 missions and 700K like every time you type a single character might be a bit much. But anyway, but yeah, all of this stuff kind of gets saved immediately. The reasoning being that if it crashes or something, I mean, hopefully it wouldn't, but if it does and you've done a ton of work and entered a whole bunch of comments, you don't want to lose it. So I figure that seems good. It does mean that you can't really cancel things that easily, but I don't know. That's kind of how it works now. So let's see. This looking at the list is not as exciting as when I'm flying it by ear. Disabled mods is working and implemented. Hang on a second. Let me just cut and see if I forgot to do a thing. Okay, that should do it. Let's see. Breathing corpses. So if we don't disable any mods, I've set up the Enhancement Pack 2 for the Thief 2 install. So let's play. Hope it works. There we go. And we'll see how it looks. Right, so you got the enhancement pack. You can tell the high-res owl tweeting, the high-res edge with the scraggly cut edges there, and the high-res door, you know, you can see it's super high resolution there. And whereas, if you then just go disable mods, if we disable just EP2, should happen is it should disable the EP2. I mean, y'all get the idea. It's no need for me to really show this, but just to prove it's working. Now you see the super low res version with no scragglies on the edge. And the same thing happens if you just disable all mods, you know, just star. we can play it again. Hey guys, let's play it again. Oh my, let's do the exact same thing. I like this mission, Breathing Corpses. I really like it, and it's disabled again. So there you see, I didn't even give you time to see that, but yes. So that's how that works. Right. I have removed the picture thing here. I know. The thing is, okay, let me just explain this whole thing. Magic.net was using ImageMagick, which added 14 megs to the install size. And, you know, I said, is that really worth having a picture up here just for the visual nicety? But maybe if I could do the texture resizing thing, then maybe it would be worth it. Well, I tried the texture resizing thing, and it didn't work so well. I did a test resize where I shrunk all the textures in a mission down and played it, and yeah, the offsets were all wrong. The alignment was wrong. I should have seen that coming. And the palette was slightly wrong too, because I think there's some external palettes sometimes. It basically was like not anywhere near as easy as I foolishly thought it would be. And I think there's MTL files that you can use to specify the right scaling, so maybe if I used those, it would be right. Because, I mean, the high-res texture packs must obviously use those. But then there's still the palette issue, and it just... Even if I could figure it out, it just seems like a house of cards that everyone's going to have problems with, and I'm not even going to be able to have time to try to hunt them all down. And so I was like, you know, I just don't think this is going to work. I'd like to provide the feature. Like, I like having cool features like that, and I like working on stuff that nobody else has time to, because I'm a bum. Yeah. I just said bum in this voice. Anyway. Yes, so, blabble to blabble, that's that. So I decided not to do it, at least for now. Unfortunate. And I just figured, you know, if I'm not doing that, then I don't want the extra bloat just for this. And also, this image here where it's like the title screen. You know, where it's like this if there's a custom one. There's different language folders, so if the mission has different languages, there'll be different images in different language folders, and then I would have to choose the right one based on language and stuff and work with the cache, and it seemed like just too much trouble. I'm sorry. I know it's nice to have it, but like most missions didn't even have this anyway. So, yeah. For now, I just removed it. Sorry. Maybe later if I figure out a better way, or it's not as hard as I think or something, I'll put it back in. But it's just going to delay the release if I mess around with silly stuff like that. So I'm messing around with important stuff instead for the moment. Okay? Okay. Right. Finished and unfinished filter. Right, yes. I talked about that. Finished and unfinished. Yes, the buttons, they get checked and unchecked. You saw that. I don't think that happened before. Yeah, it's just like so obvious that you'd think it should. Yes, the red label functionality in the filter bar. Oh yeah, the choose readme box. Let's see if I can find a mission with multiple readmes here. Oh yeah. Oh. Whoops. You didn't see anything. This is okay. I hope. Oh, jeez. Right. I think I know what that is. I definitely know the general area of what that bug is. I'll have to fix that, okay? This must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So never mind that. The drop-down box, just in case it's close to the edge, it'll kind of drop down so that you can see it, or it should. Kind of. Well, it's unlikely it'll happen, but it's just a stupid thing I did. Okay. Right. Let's get on to Thief 3, okay? Here's Thief 3. I'm such a tease. It's pretty cool. And of course, you can go like this and filter it and, you know, blah, 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 like that. But we'll go with tabs because we all know what I like. Showing my taskbar. So, Thief 3. It is not fully done yet, okay? It looks like it is. It's not quite fully in yet. Now, all the management type part of it, like, you know, you can edit the stuff. Custom resources are not scanned for Thief 3 because I don't know how. It scans title, version, which we don't look for anyway, but if you did specify version, it would scan that. Author, size, and of course game type, which is trivial to detect for Thief 3. Not like Thief 1 and 2 where they're similar and you have to do crazy speed tweaks to get it fast. No. Thief 3 is super easy to tell apart. You're just like, herp the archives Thief 3, there you go. So, that is that, but you can still edit all the stuff, right, that you normally can. It detects the release date as well. That's another thing it detects, that's right. So you could still do all the editing, the comment and the tags and all that. But yes. Okay. It's doing this thing again. It's doing this thing where it resets the zoom, and I'm not catching it because my asserts are debug only. Arg. Anyway. Okay. GLML files. In AngelLoader, there are GLML README files, which is a AngelLoader markup language, I assume. Which Huh. That's interesting. Does that happen all the time? Huh, that's a bug. Right. Wow, we're still running into them. Okay. Anyways, never mind that. Whatever. Just a bit small for me to see. So, okay. So GLML files, and I forgot to bring up AngelLoader. Let me just cut for a minute. Does it really do this scan every single time that you start it up? Like, how did I... Doesn't it not cache anything? How did I deal with this by not having that many FMs? But seriously, it's just weird. There must be an option or something. So... This is up here for some reason. Oh, yes. So, GLML, if I can show you. Where's one that's really GLML? I guess this is kind of all GLML. Scripts acquired. Yeah. So, it's markup language. So, you've got tags that can tell it it's like a title or a subtitle, and then like an author with like a link. Tell you if there's scripts acquired. So it basically like formats the whole thing based on the tags is what AngelLoader does. It's pretty nice, actually. GLML is a really nice, simple markup language. It's got no crazy stuff. The tags are all really simple and consistent, and but it really makes it look really nice. And it's a good alternative to the crazy, frighteningly, terrifyingly complicated RTF format. Oh boy. Yeah, backslashes and stars and frickin' things all over the dang place. So, that's what AngelLoader does. Now, when I read GLML files, well, you can compare them. This is all the world's a stage, and this is all the world's a stage. You see it sort of displays it properly with the picture and the red text and all of this stuff. So for the moment, I am just stripping the tags out and displaying it as plain text, which is functional. It doesn't look very nice. It kind of looks smashed together, which it is. But it at least kind of lets you... Oh, wow, that's... I guess, is GLML's markup having this stuff in it too? Because if that's the case, that's even more work than I thought. Oh, boy. But there's no source code to this, so like I'd have to reverse engineer it. There's no source code to the version of FMCell that comes with Sneaky Upgrade either, as far as I'm aware, so I can't reverse engineer that either. Anyways, point is, I would like to support GLML. Maybe these are just standard like HTML or XML tag, I guess, things, so I don't know. But I would like to support that formatting, but I just don't at the moment because it's just like slightly less important than the critical stuff, but I would like to do it. I don't, yeah, I'd like to. Let's leave it at that. So, but as at the moment, and this stuff is not supposed to show the folder name before the thing. It's just I haven't quite got to fixing that yet. So, you know, that's a thing that I can do. So let's see about installing and playing. Let's play All the World's a Stage. We'll just play it. Installs fine. Hopefully plays fine. I seem to have this very weird problem with most of the time the game not running in non-full screen mode, except sometimes it randomly does. Don't know what that is all about, but as you can see, it runs fine. This is the reason I've just been using to test. I have never played this before, so I haven't really walked that far around, but I guess there's stuttery movement because it's just how it is. And, you know, I guess the guards are friendly. I don't know. It's a mission. You can play it. The movement is, like, horridly stuttery. I don't know what's going on there, but it's not my problem. Snowbell, I really, really have to feel for him because he has to constantly deal with Windows 10 breaking things and Thief 3 just being a curmudgeon, and wow, I don't envy you. I salute you, dude. Anyways, you can, yes, you can install, you can play, you can uninstall. Now, it may look like it works fine, but behind the scenes, a lot of stuff still needs doing. It works fine with my setup, but supporting Thief 3 is rather a lot more complicated than Thief 1 and 2 due to sort of registry values and folders all over the place and saves having the option to be in one place or another, and yeah, it's it's kind of crazy. And also, Thief 1 and 2, in other words, New Dark, fan missions, when they get installed, their folder name has to be truncated to 30 characters or less, as well as having characters replaced with underscores if they're, like, not good. Thief 3, I believe it still replaces not good characters with underscores, but it does not truncate it to 30 characters. The Sneaky Upgrades version of FMCell doesn't. So that's a thing I gotta sort of support, which is harder than it sounds, but I think I've got a solution. But yes, Thief 3, it is a lot of the way through, but not quite there yet. But we are definitely getting there, and I'd just like to show the to-do here. So, as you can see, this part here is getting very small. Basically, Thief 3 support is pretty much the last big thing. Well, handle HTML readmes is kind of semi-big. Localization of strings, I mean, yeah, like most of this stuff is medium. Most of this stuff is small with one or two medium things. Really. I mean, this is the last really big thing, so we're really getting there. Once I have this in, I can pick off some small stuff, and we'll really almost be ready to test at that point. Like, this is a huge Thief 3 notes section here. You see all this junk that I gotta do. Oh, and by the way, I'm moving my cursor around in the readme, and you can't see it. I forgot. This! No, not this. This is important notes. This is the thing I'm pointing at when I say there's not much left, okay? This section right here. And I can knock off this stuff and whatever. Oh, whatever. I tried finding another screen recorder, and it's surprisingly difficult. Bandicam was finally the one that had all the features I needed, but I have to buy it, and it's not really worth it just for a few episodes here, so, yeah, whatever. You'll have to deal with not seeing the text cursor, and I'll have to deal with constantly forgetting that that is the case. But anyways, yes, this stuff, these are my notes. See through no 30-character limit and blah, 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 blah. Oh, and there's the before release stuff. Yeah, not going to do this. You can't do that. Whatever, 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 whatever. So there's still the scanner stuff and the before the release stuff, so there's some stuff left to do, but once I get this stuff all nailed down, it'll be the last big hurdle, and it'll pretty much just be small stuff from there. I said, even though that's never really the case with code, but, you know, it's really, really getting close. I can taste it now. It's just amazing. And also, you can play the original Thief 3 if you want to. So let's leave off with some well-named fences and have a grand old time.
I got a tip last night from my fence. Heartless Perry.
Heartless Perry. Incredible. Bye! Psst, I fixed the bugs. Whoa!